Amy? Amy? Well, I suppose it needed a splash of colour in here. It's all right, chick. Amy, you've had a tough time. I'm sure it feels all very strange moving into a new home without your mummy. But I hope we can be friends.
I want to go home.
No, it's okay. You just came the wrong way. This is the playroom. Didn't get a chance to show you last night. Do you like it? Look, I've got to go and phone the doctor about your medicine. So why don't you have a good route round and something might take your fancy.
Thank you. Hello, Amy. I'm Dr. Robinson. Do you think there's enough room on there for two of us?
The social worker told me that Dr. Thompson had prescribed some antibiotic medicine.
I rang Dr. Thompson, checked out the medicine, and brought some with me.
Thanks, that's a relief.
Now then. Oh. Oh. So, you've only got an earache, huh? You think you've got problems? I'm going to need to take a look. Is that okay? Okay. Now then, I'm just going to have to take this off, okay? There we go. That's great. Well, we'll soon get rid of that. Thanks, Amy. Well, it doesn't seem too bad. I should clear up in a day or so, at the most.
And what about school?
We'll see how she feels tomorrow. As long as she's not any worse, I'd send her back. What do you think, Amy? At least school will be familiar ground.
Exactly, and Amy badly needs something to be normal.
Hey, I would have killed for one of these when I was a kid.
Tell that to our Lisa. My late husband bought it for her one Christmas, but by New Year's Eve she'd lost interest.
Yeah.
Children love it though.
What about you, Amy? No? That's a shame. Still, you could always learn.
Practice makes perfect. Got time for a coffee, Doctor?
Well, it would have to be a quick one, but yeah, coffee would be lovely. Bye, Amy. Oh, and, good luck.
They've contacted Amy's dad, so fingers crossed.
I gather her mum abandoned her in the surgery.
Oh, I try not to judge, Doctor. I just count myself lucky. I've always loved kids.
Thanks.
I know some of the mums are little more than kids themselves, but oh, you wouldn't believe some of the childhoods that they had. Dragged up, abused, and yet others, from what I know, there's no rhyme or reason for Amy's mother to behave as she does, so maybe motherhood is alien to her. She just can't cope with it.
Has she spoken at all?
Not so much as a squeak, poor little thing.
Maybe the keyboard's a sign that she's trying to communicate.
Oh, you're right. And there was a display of temper this morning. My bathroom's had a makeover, but it's all good, honest emotion.
You must have the patience of a saint.
No, I've just always had this strong sense of vocation, born to foster. Sally?
No, not at all. I'm pretty sure I couldn't cope.
I just give them 4 secure walls and all the love I can spare. It's the best I can do.
Well, it's time I was going.
Doctor, before you go, there's something I'm a bit worried about. Lisa! What are you doing home?
Hi, Mum. You're obviously pleased to see me. Who's this? Your toy boy?
Hey! Doctor, I'm really sorry.
Don't worry, it's fine. You said there was something else.
Oh, it was something and nothing. Honestly.
Don't hesitate to call, okay?
I'd give London a miss. Way out of your league.
Eddie.
Don't want to wind up in a cardboard box. Or a wooden box, come to that.
I wasn't going anywhere.
You're running out on me, Jerry. You know, you're a terrible liar. You'll never make a crook.
Eddie, all my life, I'd never grass you up. I just want to protect Faith.
I understand that, Jerry. But there's a right way and a wrong way of taking care of your missus. Go back. Make a cup of tea. I'll catch up with you later. That's a promise.
Oh, that was really embarrassing. He was the doctor.
Should have known. You don't do sex, do you?
Chance would be a fine thing. Anyway, you didn't come home to discuss my love life. What's wrong?
Do I need an excuse to spend time with my mother?
When it's mid-term, yes, you do. Problem at college? Can I help?
Yeah. Like you can give me a hand with my anthropology assignment. So you've got another waif and stray?
I don't need this, Lisa.
Okay, Mum. I'm sorry.
She's playing the keyboard.
Right, forget it. I'm going to take a shower. What's happened here? Don't tell me. This is a mural she did earlier.
Amy hasn't spoken for some time.
Now she's expressing herself, right?
See, you understand children as well as I do.
You want to understand. I've had to, that's a difference.
I found that hard to believe.
Keep trying.
This is the first day Amy's been away from her mum. She's scared stiff.
Don't ask me to bond with another dysfunctional kid. Not today.
But you always did it so well.
Yeah, I did.
Seeing as you're at home, you can make yourself useful. I'll give you a straight choice. You can make friends with Amy, or you can clean this up. Oh dear, wasn't very good, was it? I've got an idea. Why don't I take the left hand, you take the right, and then maybe between us we can eke out a tune. What do you think, Amy?
Okay, Mum, you win. Anything for a bit of quiet.
Cleaning's all I'm fit for.
You said it.
Amy, this is my daughter Lisa. She wants to play with you. Would you like that?
We'll be fine, won't we, Amy?
Thanks, love. We were having a go at 10 green bottles.
Gonna fool me. Do you know what, Amy? I think I'd like to play something a bit quieter. How about a jigsaw? You can choose which one.
Right, mate. Forgot my kit this morning. I'll keep fit for this Haven run. Jerry? You alright, mate? What's wrong?
Nothing.
Packed bag, ripped up note. What's going on?
Forget it, Greg.
Mate, you can talk to me, you know. What is it? More marital problems?
Marital problems.
So what then?
I can't tell you, it's too dangerous.
Dangerous?
Forget it.
Your hands are shaking.
Look, just get off my back.
No.
You don't want to know.
Yeah, I do. And I'm not moving until you tell me.
No, Amy. How many times? You can't put green grass in the middle of the sky. Here, let me do it. It isn't even the right shape. Can't you see that? Oh, you've spoilt it now, you stupid... You've trashed my keyboard! No, she did. Dad bought me that.
Stupid. It's not as if you ever played it. No, it's not damaged. It's all right, Amy.
It isn't all right.
Look. See? Still works. Should we play our tune?
Well, we have to talk to the police.
Are you crazy?
You can't just give in to threats, Jerry. You have to call Eddie's bluff.
Call his bluff?
Yeah.
Faith and I could end up dead.
Not if the police protect you.
You've got no idea how smart this guy is, how much influence he's got. I can't risk it, Greg.
Look, mate, it's okay.
I'm not your mate, understand? If anyone asks, you've never heard of me.
Oh, you've tried running. How far do you think you're going to get? Look. Let me talk to someone who knows about the law. Leave it with me, okay?
He hasn't wrong, you know.
Who hasn't?
Who do you think? Lewis.
Oh, you only posted the letter yesterday.
Yeah, by special delivery. He should have got it this morning.
Well, maybe he went out before the post came. Maybe he's on holiday. Or maybe he's got a life. I don't know what kind of sad individual you expect your son to be, but do you really think he's going to be sitting by the front door waiting for the post to arrive? Maybe he's not even read it yet.
I hadn't thought about that.
Well, you better start getting realistic, Ben. The poor wee soul's going to need time to think about what he wants to do. And you have a life too, Ben. So get on with it.
Amy. Listen. I'm sorry I shouted at you. Okay? I just need you to leave me alone. I need space. Do you understand?
Oh, hi, Kate.
Hi.
Is George in? I want to ask her if she would sit in on the receptionist interviews tomorrow.
Oh, I thought you had that covered.
Mark scared off the last candidate.
He has that effect on me. I know, he's a sweetheart, really.
Well, you and I both know that, but to strangers he can seem a bit stiff, can't he? Whereas, I mean, George, he's just so pleasantly dippy, you know, and I mean...
What is it they say about eavesdroppers?
Actually, Julia was wondering whether you could sit in on the interviews tomorrow for the receptionist.
Oh, can you trust the judgment of one so dippy?
Oh, yes, of course I can. Look, no, when I said dippy, I didn't mean dippy in the accepted sense. I meant dippy as in... Well, it's another word for easygoing, really, isn't it? And friendly.
Julia,
yeah.
when you're in a hole, stop digging. It's fine, I'll do it.
Oh, thanks, George. Well, I'll, go, shall I?
Hi there. I'm Guy Halloran. I was hoping to catch Helen Thompson.
Oh, I'm afraid she's at lunch at the moment.
Oh, that's a blow. Could I wait?
Of course, please do. Thought you were going?
Are you kidding?
You're sure I'm not disturbing you, ladies?
No, of course not.
You speak for yourself, it's disturbing me.
Bit too much of a smoothie for me.
It's him. The Australian Research Post.
Oh, right. Oh, well, in that case, it might be the perfect opportunity to exert some of that, dippy charm I have.
What's the matter, chick? It's Lisa, isn't it? What's she done now? Amy, it's better out than in. Try to tell me.
I've made Lisa ill.
Oh, she's just in one of her moods. She'll come round.
No, she's got a pain.
Show me. Lisa, love.
I thought it was over.
Oh, Lisa, what is it?
The baby. It's the baby.
So you're interested in the post?
Oh, I would love it, but I don't think I could persuade my husband to live in Oz. He's, well, he'd hate me for saying it, but he's a bit of an Englishman abroad. He's a culture vulture, too.
I'm sure the company would supply bush hats with corks. Seriously, city life in Australia is very cosmopolitan.
Yeah, it's all just academic, though, isn't it?
Not necessarily. You're very welcome to apply. There's nothing wrong with a bit of healthy competition. I'm sure Helen would agree.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've got to run. Pleasure talking to you.
You too, Guy.
Oh, I almost forgot. The application procedure. I brought these for Helen, but photocopy a set for yourself. Tell Helen I'm sorry I missed her.
I will, and thanks again.
Good afternoon. Let's get going. It's Monday at 11 o'clock.
No, you're welcome, Mr. Wilson. Okay, bye. Whatever it is, I can't do it. Not today.
Oh, it's only a little bit of photocopying.
Photocopier doesn't bite, George.
Well, it's the paper. Well, it does when I use it.
Really, you surprise me.
Tell me that wasn't Guy Halloran just driving off.
You missed him by a few minutes.
Why don't you tell him I was just popping to the deli? You might have waited.
Telepathy isn't my strong point, Helen.
Well, did he leave anything for me?
Over to you, George.
Yeah, but Kate needs that first.
Why?
For photocopying. Well, the thing is, Helen, we got on really well, and he's invited me to apply for the job.
I was headhunted for this post.
Headhunted? You met Guy at a conference.
Oh, Guy now, is it?
Well, as a matter of fact, we got on really well.
You've always been competitive. All this dishevelled dippiness is just a front.
Another person calls me Dippy. The thing is, he was impressed by my knowledge of the field.
For heaven's sake, will you two pipe down? I can barely hear myself think. It's only a job. You have to ask yourselves, if I don't get it, is it the end of the world?
Yes.
The ambulance will be here as soon as possible.
What about the baby?
Well, Lisa has had severe cramps and lost a lot of blood. I'm afraid you've probably already lost the baby. Sorry.
Mum.
It's okay, love, it's okay.
How long ago did you start bleeding, Lisa?
About 2 days ago. And it stopped. I thought it was over.
Why didn't you tell me you were pregnant?
Don't take it personally. I didn't need to know I'd been so stupid. If I didn't talk about it, maybe it will go away.
Maybe it's for the best.
Yeah, right. Look on the bright side. Worse things happen at sea.
I understand how much you're suffering.
But there's bound to be somebody worse off than me.
I think I'd better go and see how Amy's doing.
I wasn't going to say that. I only meant you've got a brilliant future ahead of you.
Mum, there's more to me than getting straight A's.
How did it happen?
Got drunk at a party. Had a one-night stand.
You can't handle alcohol. You take after me.
I'm nothing like you. Since when did you ever lose control?
Amy?
I'm not judging you, Lisa.
Same as you don't judge those no-hope kids.
You're not a no-hoper.
I could have become one. Just like that. Unwanted kid, a few flunked exams.
That's never going to happen to you. And if you're worried, you know you can always talk to me.
Yeah, right.
We've always been close, ever since you were a little girl.
I had to get in a queue behind the needy cases.
That's gone a bit far, Lisa. If I'd known you were so unhappy...
You'd have told me a sob story. What's a bad dream when little Darren's been abandoned by his mummy? Thank your lucky stars you have parents who love you. You actually said that to me, Mum.
Isn't it true?
Mum, you're just not listening.
Well, Lisa, why are you raking all this up? Did I neglect you?
Yeah, she did. And you're still doing it. I've been lying here, crying my eyes out over a baby I didn't even want. I came here because I needed you. A girl's best friend is a mum, right?
Yes, and I'm here for you.
I sat down on the bed, took a deep breath, opened my mouth to speak, and guess what? Amy played the keyboard.
Hello. You had me worried about you, you know. Hey, it looks pretty cosy in there. I don't suppose there's enough room for me, though, is there? Ooh, I didn't think so. Never mind. We could have a chat later, maybe, yeah? Cool. Well, I won't be long.
Oh. Hi.
May I?
Yes. I didn't want Lisa to see me like this.
Why not? If she upset you.
Oh, old habits die hard. She made me sound so smug.
Look, Lisa's right on the edge. The hormones are all over the place. She probably said something she's going to regret.
Truth hurts.
So do misconceptions.
No, she's right. I thought my clever little girl could stand on her own 2 feet. I idolised her, still do. Little does she know I'm more insecure than she is.
In what way?
Every time they ring me with a new child, I'm always worried. Will this be the one I can't handle? The one I let down?
There is such a thing as caring too much, you know.
You're very kind. But, oh, I haven't even asked you about Amy. She could be under the wheels of a car.
Don't worry, Amy's safe.
I have to go with Lisa to the hospital. I have to put her first.
Yeah, of course.
Doctor, I can't cope. Not this time. I'm going to have to let Amy go. I'm not doing her any good. I can't give her the attention she needs.
Karen, you have to think carefully about this. Right now you're pretty badly shaken up, but Amy will come round. I know she will.
No. There's something else.
Go on.
I found a lump in my breast.
Well, how long ago?
Oh, a month or so. I don't know. I had more important things on my mind, and it could be something or nothing.
Possibly. But we can't just ignore it. I need to see you in the surgery first thing tomorrow, okay?
I don't want Lisa to know about this. Not yet.
Of course.
Amy? The ambulance is here to take Lisa to the hospital, so I'm going to have to go in a minute. I wanted to say that I'm sorry this has happened and to thank you for telling me about Lisa. You didn't make her ill, you helped her. If you came out, we could say goodbye properly. The thing is, Amy, it's not just Lisa. I'm not very well either. So it's best if you go to another family, just in case. But don't worry, because they'll look after you. I'll miss you, Amy. We were getting on fine, weren't we?
Karen, this is going to have to be it, I'm afraid. They're not going to wait much longer.
can't believe I'm doing this.
Karen, think of all the successful placements you've had.
Tell that to Amy. Biggest crisis of her whole life, and I've let her down. Nothing's going to change that.
Hey, our old friend. Hey. This is where we came in, isn't it? Amy, you know I said we were going to have a chat. Well, it's going to be a slightly different sort of chat to the one I thought. You know you're going to have to leave here, don't you? And it's not going to be to go home to your mum. Anyway, I'm going to wait here with you until the social worker arrives. How does that sound? Yeah, it sounds pretty good to me too.
I wish you could be my dad.